Step 1. Figure out the conclusion of the argument. See, the conclusion has not been explicitly mentioned here. The conclusion is implicit. The conclusion is that the government policies alone are not responsible for the recent rise in the country's GDP. Step 2. Link the two portions in boldface with the conclusion of the argument. See, the first boldface is an opinion that the argument seeks to refute, and the second boldface are considerations that support the argument's main conclusion, the conclusion being that the government policies alone are not responsible for the rise. So with that groundwork, let's look at the answer choices. No, the first is not the main conclusion of the argument. The main conclusion is in fact just opposite of what the first boldface says, so this cannot be correct. Yes, the second opposes the first boldface, but then the first boldface is not the conclusion. So a lot wrong with answer choice A. Look at answer choice B now. Once again, no, the first is not the main conclusion of the argument. The main conclusion refutes the first boldface. So this answer choice cannot be correct. And see, the second supports the main conclusion of the argument, but the problem is that the first boldface is not this conclusion here. So a lot wrong with answer choice B as well. Look at answer choice C. No, both do not support the main point of the argument. The second supports yes, but the first does not support. The first is something that the argument is against. So answer choice C cannot be correct. Look at answer choice D now. Yes, the first is a claim, but the argument seeks to refute this claim. So answer choice D cannot be correct. And no, the second does not provide evidence in support of the claim. The second boldface provides evidence against this claim here. So even this part is not correct. A lot wrong with answer choice D. Let's confirm answer choice E now. We know that the first boldface is a stand that the argument seeks to refute. The second boldface is a consideration that supports the argument's main conclusion. The conclusion is that the government policies alone are not responsible for the recent rise in the country's GDP. Answer choice E says that the first is an opinion. Yes, it is an opinion of these experts here. An opinion that the argument seeks to evaluate. This answer choice says evaluate. We have been trying to say oppose. See, the GMAT will not give you the exact vocabulary that you wish. You will often have to delve a bit deeper. To say that the argument seeks to evaluate this opinion is alright, because in the process of evaluating, the argument comes up with the analysis here and in effect ends up refuting the opinion. So even to say that the argument seeks to evaluate this opinion is alright. Look at the second part here. The second boldface provides evidence. See, since this part is a concrete factual information, to call it an evidence is alright. An evidence that opposes that opinion. The opinion suggested in the first boldface. And yes, the second boldface supports a conclusion that government alone is not responsible, and therefore the second boldface opposes the opinion that government alone is responsible. So yes, even the second part is perfectly alright. E is the correct answer choice here.